Uh, Good morning, students. So today we are going to discussing the chapter 3, circulation. So circulation is also called here circulatory system, as well as in which there will be a transport system, transport system, transport system, transport system. Circulation is also called. We know that circulation or transport of materials in our body from one place to another place. It is important. So then only our body should be healthy in nature. Why? Because waste material which are formed in different different places, they have to move to the excretory organs. So whatever nutrients which are present in the intestine, they have to transport to the cells. So in this way, whatever hormones, enzymes, nutrients, waste material, they have to transport it from one place to the another place. So in this way, for the movement of the materials inside the body is essential to carry out the normal functions. So this movement of materials like food materials as well as waste material from one place to another place is explained by the circulation or transport system. So you know that all organisms need nutrients, gases, liquids. Yes, all organisms living require for the growth and maintenance of the body. All organisms would need to transport these materials, all parts their body with their unicellular or multicellular organisms. So whereas unicellular like amoeba, Pupina, Paramecium, Hydra. So when we come to the fungi, yeast, and other single cellular organisms, they do not have any special systems to transport. So in those organisms, what's happened? There is a important process, that is diffusion and osmosis. Both should play a major role to transport of the material from inside, outside to inside one place to another place, from inside to outside. So in the single cellular organisms, because of there is no systems for the transport, for the movement, for excrete material, so they have the only one mechanism. They follow either diffusion or osmosis to transport materials from one place to the another place. So this is unicellular organisms, how they transport in their materials means by the diffusion and osmosis. Here only I will explain. Diffusion means the movement of the molecules or ions from high concentration to low concentration till the both concentration become equal. So this diffusion is occur in both liquids and air. Osmosis. Osmosis means the movement of the molecules from low concentration to high concentration till the both concentration become equal through semi-permeable membrane. Through semi-permeable membrane. So multicellular organisms have developed a circulatory system. Now let us take, this is important here. The question is heartbeat. Generally we should call pulse. heartbeat. So the movement of heart, that expansion and closing, that is contraction, relaxation of heart regarding to heartbeat, also called pulse. So generally we know that pulse rate are determined by different methods by the different doctors, different technology by using. So mainly nowadays pulse meter, oximeter came. By this oximeter we can identify the pulse rate. So to identify in olden days the heartbeat, we used, our doctors used the stethoscope. So that stethoscope was invented by Rene Lennick. So stethoscope was invented by Rene Lennick. So when we take the pulse rate here, at rest pulse rate will be reduces. Normally it is up to 8, 70, 60. After jogging 90, like that it goes. So pulse rate may differ during jogging. And so here a small experiment to identify the pulse rate. We need a needle and take a button and insert like this and keep on the wheel wrist region. So this will be move up and down, slowly moves up down. So this indicates that the heart is beating. In this method we can identify the heartbeat externally. So this table is very important. I think it comes in I think it comes some bit paper. Choose the correct answer. As see here, newborn children, that is 0 3 months, they have nearly 100 to 150 per minute. Per minute 100 to 150, whereas infants 3 to 6 months 90 to 120, whereas 6 to 12, that is 1 year, 80 to 120. Children's 1 to 10 70 to 130. Children's over 10 adults including senior 60 to 100. Generally well trained adult athletes, old people, they have 40 to 60. So finally I will be conclude, if whenever normal heartbeat in a healthy person, normal heartbeat in a healthy person, you say that answer 70 to 80 per minute, 70 to 80 per minute. In adult, in a healthy person, the heartbeat is 70 to 80. Children's heartbeat is more per minute, nearly 1 year when we take. So 1 year, if you take 120, 80 to 120, normal heartbeat we can see. And here you can see just now I said in the year 1816, 1816, Rene Lennick is invented a stethoscope. Rene Lennick, Rene Lennick invented stethoscope. By the by the stethoscope, doctors used to measure the heartbeat by keeping ear on the chest of the patient. Lennox found that paper tube helps to hear the heartbeat perfectly. Then he used a bamboo instead of paper tube to hear heartbeat. So Lennox called it is stethoscope. You can do your own stethoscope by following these. So heartbeat you have to write, and let us take heart external features. Location of heart. You can see the location of heart present in a chest cavity, just left side. The location of heart present in the chest cavity, just left side. And heart is the size of the heart is everyone's own fist size. The size of the heart is everyone owns fist size. So the heart is made up of by cardiac muscle. The heart is made up of by cardiac muscle, and the heart surrounded by a membrane is called pericardium. Pericardium. Heart is surrounded by a membrane is called pericardium. In this pericardium, there is a fluid is present. That fluid is called pericardial fluid, which help to the production of the heart. When we see the heart have there will be a two grooves. One is vertical, and one is horizontal. The heart have two grooves, two ridges, two grooves. The ridges, that is one is horizontal, one is vertical. These two lines, two grooves, are indicate that heart is divided into four chambers. Four chambers. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. So all so this that is the reason we conclude that the human heart contain four chambered heart contained four chambered heart which is also completely divided. So four chambers are separated completely by the septas or walls. So we can conclude that the human heart have completely divided four chambered heart, completely divided four chambered heart, completely divided four chambered heart, completely divided four chambered heart like this. So when we see that the heart four chambers, one, two, three, four. So the upper two chambers are called auricles. Lower two chambers are called ventricles. Auricles are separated by this oracle. So if it is the left side, this is called right oracle, right oracle, right ventricle, left oracle, left ventricle. So right left auricle separated by a septum is called auricular septum. Auricular septum. Similarly, ventricles also separated by a thick wall, that is ventricular septum. Similarly, both auricles, so these two auricles separated from these two ventricles by a septum is called auricular ventricular septum. This is called auricular ventricular septum. So in this way, four chambers have septas. So that human heart is completely divided. Four chambered heart, that is right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. You have to remind, you have to remember, that is important. The human heart, the upper chambers are called, the upper chambers are called, the upper chambers are called. So upper two chambers are called auricles. Upper two chambers are called auricles. Lower two chambers are called ventricles. So now, when you see that right auricle is larger, so right side, right auricle, right to ventricle, left auricle, left to ventricle. So always this is you have to remember. Right auricle, left ventricle larger in size, left auricle, right ventricle is smaller in size. This is important in competitive exam. So right auricle, left ventricle, both are large in size, whereas left auricle, right ventricle are smaller in size, smaller in size. So like this, you have to draw smaller in size. Now, when we see that heart, we know that heart, it is one of the most important organ in the circulatory system. So the circulatory system consists heart, blood, blood vessels, heart, blood, blood vessels. So heart, okay, just now we discussed only morphological characteristics. So blood, blood vessels. So this is about internal structure. Later we will discuss.